This is where we pick it up in the kitchen, and we're making all kinds of things delicious. Joined by Mielie, of course, we're cooking from the heart. That's what it's all about. And truly, in true fashion, that we're doing so because it's Heritage Month, and we're moving closer towards Heritage Day, which some people call Braai Day, whichever way you prefer to call it. That's what we are doing in the kitchen. And because cooking from the heart is all about giving us those delicious recipes that are also very, very healthy for us, this is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, it's such an easy recipe today. Well, let me put it this way. I grew up in Natal, so pap is something that was part of our meals on a regular basis. When I moved to Cape Town, I realized that not everybody enjoys pap the way that I used to eat it, or mielie meal. So this is a version that people who don't necessarily associate pap with a main meal during the day and only with breakfast, they actually enjoy this without realizing that they're having mielie pap.
Okay, so this is on page 57 of Cooking from the Heart for the fourth edition. Goodness. Look at this, beautiful pictures inside and all manner of delicious recipes.
So it is as easy as mixing everything, put it in a container that you can put into the oven, and then you leave it or bake it for an hour.
Cool.
Because pap on the stove is something that you need to watch and stir, and it's best if it's sort of simmers for a long time slowly.
And have you ever been burnt by pap when it pops from boiling water?
Yeah.
And it just kind of lands on your skin, just...
Exactly.
And you hear it going...
So this version,
So this, you got
This is literally a matter of mixing all the ingredients. Now, a nice coarse mielie meal is a good choice for cooking from the heart, more fiber and less refined. So this was a mixture of milk and water.
Okay, halfies.
Yes, the milk just gives it a nice sort of creamy feel without having to add cream. And then to also add to the creaminess and some health elements is some olive oil.
Oh, okay.
Which helps to keep it nice and smooth. And remember, mielie meal has got a lot of, or needs a lot of moisture.
Yes.
So you want all of that in there.
Because those each individual korreltjies need to absorb the moisture and expand.
Exactly. And this is sweet corn. Remember to read the food label when you buy your tin of sweet corn so that you make sure that it doesn't have too many preservatives and lots of salt in it. So that's the mixture. And because it's a starch, we are going to season it with a little bit of salt, but I'm adding a nice topping to it for extra flavor. So don't overdo the salt part.
If you were looking for an alternative for the sweet corn, what could you use? I mean, that was out of a can, right?
Yes.
Out of a can.
But you could just boil or braai a mielie.
Yes.
Cut the kernels off, like we've got here, and stir that in, and then I would add a little bit more milk and a little bit more of oil.
To increase
the
moisture
So that you just choose
content.
a healthy oil, obviously, so that you get that moisture that you would want from because corn in itself is quite sweet.
Yes, it is, which it is.
Yeah, so I'm now going to pour this in here and then make the topping.
Sorry, I'm paging through the book right now.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to.
And it's got all kinds of things, even a dry braai rub.
Yes, there's a nice selection of marinade sauces, side dishes, which is always the thing that people forget when it comes to braaiing, and they sort of put 3 starches on the table and then there's a braai. But we try and encourage people to have a nice variety of other elements as well. Fresh salads, side dishes that's not just starch-based.
Helene, for those that don't know the history of cooking from the heart, I mean, this is the 4th edition. Where did it all come from and what was the main idea behind it?
Pharma Dynamics had the vision to provide South Africans with something that is practical. To make people aware of the fact that we all need to eat healthily. But it's easy to say eat more vegetables, but if people don't know how to prepare them so that they are healthy, So it's a prevention is better than cure scenario. But we really work with recipes that people can associate with ingredients that are affordable and easy. And we want to encourage people to try the recipes and understand that eating healthily isn't bland and boring. It's exciting. There's wonderful things that you can enjoy. This sauce that's in this jar was also from the book. In the book, it's called a barbecue sauce, but when you have it with a mielie pap, you can enjoy it like a chakalaka. And you can spice it up a little bit. It's the same sort of basic ingredients, onion and tomato and all the seasonings. And then very important, especially with something like this, and whatever you eat is portion control. And this page that you're on now...
I was about to say, look at this. So this gives you a practical guide into what your page or your plate should look like.
And if you turn the
when
page,
you're dishing up, then
that same page is indicated, or plate is indicated with visual elements that you would normally cook. So your starches, proteins, and then half your plate should be
vegetables.
full of vegetables and salads and things. There's
cool.
also quite a lot of health tips in the book and a lot of braai tips.
Okay.
So lots of things that people can learn from it. How to
This
cook
is the
different-
braai edition.
Exactly.
Of it.
So how to prepare chicken or fish or meat over the coals, even vegetables, obviously.
Excellent.
There's also a couple of vegetarian recipes in the book, so really something for everybody, and even a few puddings.
Oh, yes. Health can be delicious too.
Yes.
That's going to go into
The oven,
for how long?
180. If it's this size, then probably about 45 minutes. If you make a bigger one for a big group of people, an hour, I would say. The important thing is that the mielie pap needs to obviously be cooked.
Yes.
And you need time for that. But once you've done this, you can now sit outside and watch the coals getting ready while
the pap is getting ready. So you don't have to like, divide your mind.
Exactly.
We all know that meat
See,
needs...
easy, straightforward, but delicious.
Love it.
So
All right. Thank you very much again.
Pleasure. Always nice to be here.
Absolutely. So to get today's mielie meal and corn bake recipe, you can visit cookingfromtheheart.co.za. That's the website. There are over 30 recipes that are available for free and all approved by the Heart and Stroke Foundation SA. Plus, you have the chance to win one of 10 mielie braai grids. Now, to stand a chance of winning, we want you to head on over to our Expresso Facebook page and then tell us how you add health or a healthy twist to your braai. We've got 10 grids to give away, so make sure that you get your entries in, and remember that T's and C's can be found on our website, expressoshow.com. One more time, Leanne, thank you very much. This is beautiful.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Cooking from the heart.
Yes, for the heart.